phone just stopped listing in the recording devices, so the only way I found to fix it is to basically restart. So my sincere apologies about that. Hopefully, if we're lucky, the mic will keep working the rest of the night. So, my bad. Thank you, Chris. All right, let's once again go back and try to actually do this properly. All right, we're gonna try to defeat Okay, anytime that wants to go away. There we go. Here we go. We're gonna try this again. Here we go. Well, we did not get our super good draw this time. That's unfortunate. We're going to set Kunai with chains down. We're actually going to summon Pixie Knight here, of all things. And I'm going to bait him into attacking, and then we're going to activate Kunai with chains. Yay, alright, everything's working again, hopefully. As I said, I don't know why this happens, but every once in a while, the microphone will just stop listing in my recording devices. And even if you, like, pull the plug or anything like that, nothing, will bring it back into the recording list. Literally, the only way to fix it is to restart. I've been working on it for months. I could not tell you for the life of me why this happens. I wish I knew. I really, really do, because I would fix it in a heartbeat. So, he's going to summon Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem here, it looks like. I'm going to keep letting him do this. Here it comes. Polymerization. Yep. Alright. That's fine. We're gonna kunai with chain you in a minute. Here it comes. Yep. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Yep. 4,400 attack. Just let's point that out. This is a 4,400 attack point monster. And I'm going to stop it with kunai with chain. Hold on. No, he hasn't declared an attack yet. There's the attack. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, what? Hold up. Did I... Oh, please don't tell me this dude has "you can't activate crap" text. During battle between this attacking card and defense position monster. Yep. If this card attacks your opponent, cannot activate spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step, because of course I can't. Yay! Oh boy. Well, never mind then. I take back everything I said. Cannot be special summoned if this card attacks. Yep. Okay, so basically what happened was he summoned Elemental Hero Prisma. Once per turn, you can reveal one fusion monster from your extra deck, then send one of the fusion materials listed on that card from your main deck to the graveyard. This card name becomes the sent monsters. We may want to put this in our dragon deck. So we tossed Ancient Gear Golem, and then Polymerization Ancient Gear Gagilatron Dragon. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell trap cards until the end of the damage step. And then used Ancient Gear Soldier. And then summoned Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Okay. So literally it has the effects of this guy and this guy at the same time. Cool. Great. This card attacks your opponent until the end of the damage step. This card gains corresponding effects if you normal summon by triggering these monsters. Green gadget, red gadget, yellow gadget. Oh, interesting. This card actually has interactions with the gadget cards from Yugi that he used. Well, I'm kind of screwed right now then. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill this at the moment. Because he's going to attack with this card, and he's going to do 4,200 damage if I put Pixie Knight in defense mode next turn. And I can give her at most plus 1400 attack, which means she'd only get up to, you know, 2700. Even if I was somehow lucky enough to get Archfiend of Gilfer out there, I still couldn't do anything. I'm gonna try something, but I doubt this is gonna work. I'm sure they have. I haven't reached out to anyone in particular. I've tried looking on like the forums and stuff. I haven't found anything. I'm not sure if it's a problem with the problem only really started occurring after I got the Elgato that I put in my rig here. It's an internal Elgato. So I'm not sure if it's one of those weird like internal Elgato, like there's a problem with the Elgato sound capture in the Elgato capture card and the microphone, and it's causing a problem somewhere. I honestly don't know. As I said, I probably need to reach out to some people who have probably bumped into something similar and see if I find anything. Well, we actually die this turn. Oh no, I live by 400 life points. It's a miracle. Okay, so my only way out is like the God mode top deck. That is not it. Target one face-up monster on the field. Equip this card to that target against 500 attack. Alright, well, we died. Cool. Alright, Googly Eyes Drum Dragon. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I promised Chris I would try to make a water deck. So let's try to make a water deck, shall we? So we want to make some sort of water deck. Chris, alright, question time for you, Chris. Do you want a Synchro water deck, a XYZ water deck, a little bit of everything? Are we looking to run like old school water deck, like pre-GX, post-GX? Like what sort of time frame am I looking at here for cards? I sort of agree with you, Chris, sort of. Do whatever floats your boat. Well, I'm trying to think then. So I'm looking for filter for, not type, but attribute. Here we go. I'm looking for water attribute cards. We want a water themed deck. Okay, so we have only water cards here now, and I'm assuming no spells are going to list in here at the moment. That's fine. We'll get the water support cards in a bit. Gaga Gigo the Risen. Oh, interesting. 3 level 4 monsters. He's a reptile card. Alright, so let's get rid of normal type monsters as well. Can I filter out normal type monsters? How do I filter out a card? That's what I want to know. I want to, like, filter out the card. Like, right now I'm filtering only for water types, but I want to filter... Alright, effects, fusions, rituals... Oh, I can only do one at a time. So effect cards. All right, so here's the effect water monsters we have. Abyssal King Shark. Once per turn, this is going to be destroyed by destroyed by an effect that doesn't... all right, we'll toss one Abyssal Shark in there. Alien Hypno. Hold on, what does this card do? Show details. This card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in the graveyard. While this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon it to have it treated with this effect. During your main phase, you can select one monster your opponent controls with an A counters and take control of it while this card is on the field. During each of your end phases, remove one A counter for each controlled monster if all A counters are removed. Alright, well, that's... Whoa, no, hold on. That's way too much work for that card. Amoeba... When the control of this face-up card on the field shifts to your opponent, inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent's life points. This effect can only be once as long as the card remains face-up on the field. Aquarian Alicia, what do? You're another Gemini card. This card is, yep, normal monster, resummon it. When this card is destroyed, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, they discard one random card. Okay, I mean, interesting effect. Not sure I'll keep her. Ah, here we go. Aromage Rosemary. While your life point is higher than your opponent's of a plant-type monster. No, she's plant, but aqua-based plant. BES Crystal Core. When this card is normal summoned, you put 3 counters on it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. This card attacks or is attacked, remove 1 counter. If you cannot destroy it once per turn during the main phase, you can change 1 face-up attack position monster opponent controls to. Nah, don't really like that. Barrier Statue of the Torrent. No monsters can be special summoned except for water monsters. Nah. No Beast King of the Swamp. Belzel Frog. This card gains 300 attack for each tadpole in your graveyard. Big Whale. When this card is tribute summoned, you can tribute this card, special summon 3 level 3 water monsters from your deck. Their effects are negated. So because his stats are pretty shit. No, I will not use that card. Bitelon. It's a 6-star card. During battle between this attacking card and a defense. Okay, it's just got Pierce on it. Blizzard Dragon. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls. It cannot change its battle position or declare an attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Interesting. Maybe. It's got an interesting effect. The two of you and your puns. I'm going to let those slide for right now. No, we don't want Blizzard Princess. No, I do not want Blue Dust on. Botanical Girl? Plant. Nope. Cannonball Spear Shellfish. While Umi is face up on the field, this card is unaffected by spell cards. Not really. Carrieroid? No. Catapult Turtle? No. Catapult Turtle, you're interesting, but not that good. Chrysalis Dolphin. That's for Neospace. Cloudian Acid Cloud. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh no, those stats are terrible. No, I'm not playing the Cloudian. I'm not playing the Cloudian deck. Forget it. Absolutely not. No, 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 no to all the Cloudian cards. Codarius. You can send 1 face-up Umi you control to the graveyard to target up to 2 cards your opponent controls. Send those cards to the graveyard. And I'll put 1 of that in for right now. Creeping Doom Manta. When this card is normal summoned successfully, no trap cards can be activated. I'll put 1 in for right now. Dance Princess of the Nekroz. What the hell? Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of a Nekroz ritual spell card. Oh, nope. Never mind. Dai Sojo of the Ice Barrier. When this card is normal or flip summoned, it is changed to defense position. While this card is face up on the field, face up Ice Barrier monsters you control cannot. I don't have any Ice Barriers. Cyber Shark. Yeah, we'll put him in the deck. Cure Mermaid. As long as this card remains face up on your side of the field, increase your life points by 800. Crystal Seer. Activate the top 2 cards of your deck. Add 1 of them to your hand, then place the other on the bottom of your deck. No, we're not going to use Crystal Beast. We're not going to use Dark Archbishop. Deep Diver. At the end of the battle phase of this card was destroyed by battles, and choose 1 monster from your deck and place it on top of your deck. Maybe. I'll put a maybe on him for right now. Deep Sea Macro Trema. When this card is sent from the field to graveyard, all face-up water monsters you control gain 500 attack till the end of the turn. Absolutely not. Those stops are no way. Deep Sea Warrior. As long as Umi's face from the field, this card is unaffected by trap cards. But you're a 5-star card with only 1600 attack. No. Des Frog. When this card is tribute summoned, you can special summon Des Frogs from your hand or deck up to the number of tadpoles in your graveyard. Divine Dragon Aqua Bazaar. Once per turn, you contribute 1 other face-up water monster and select 1 continuous or field spell card in your graveyard to return to the top of your deck. Maybe, but I probably only want a 1-off of that. I'll put a Des Frog in the deck for now as a weird 1-off, maybe. Dawn Turtle. When this card is normal summoned or flip summoned, you can special summon any number of Dawn Turtles from your hand. Actually, that's not bad under certain conditions. It's a 3-star card, and you just normal summon it and then summon 2 other Dawn Turtles. And then you can, like, XYZ summon a 3-cost 3-star card. Double Shark. When this card is normal summoned, you can reduce the level of all level 4 fish-type monsters you currently control by 1. This card can make a second attack. Dupe Frog. This card's name is treated as Des Frog while it is face up on the field. Your opponent cannot select any other monsters and his attack target. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 frog monster, step Dupe Frog or Frog the Jam from your deck to the graveyard. Interesting, maybe? No to Elemental Hero Bubble, no to Neo Bubble. Exa Enforcer of the Nekroz. We're not playing a Nekroz deck. Familiar Possessed Area. No. Fenrir? No. Fishborg Archer? It's a tuner monster. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters during either of your main phases, you can discard one water monster, special summon this card from your graveyard, but destroy all monsters you control at the beginning of this turn's battle phase, except for water monsters. That's a terrible, terrible card. Hell no. Flip-flop Frog. Once per turn, you can flip this card into face-down defense position. When this card is flipped face-up, you can return monsters your opponent's control to their owner's hand, up to the number of face-up frog monsters. Okay, so there's a whole, apparently a frog deck I never got to play. Fog King. You contribute one monster or no monsters to normal summon, but not set this card. The attack of this card becomes the combined original attack of the attributed monsters. Neither player contribute cards. Ooh. Fog King is kind of interesting. Force Resonator. It's a tuner monster. Gale Lizard. Flip target one monster your opponent controls. Return that target to your hand. I'll put it in the deck as a maybe. Gadget Arms. Select one Morphtronic spell. Nah. Frost and Flame Dragon. I remember this card. Cannot be normal summoned. Set must be special summoned from your hand by banishing one fire and two water monsters from your graveyard. And cannot be special summoned by other ways. No, I'm not going to use that. Friller Rabka. I wish I was as witty as the two of you. The two of you are just going off there with all the puns. I'm impressed. Some of these puns are actually really good. I got puns you won't bereaf. That's solid right there. Fortune Lady, Water, no. Freezing Beast, no. Once per turn, if you control this monster, you can equip it to your Burning Beast as a spell card. Yep. Yep, it's a Union card. Yep, well this, yep, each battle, yep, destroy one face. Yep, okay. I'm not going to use Freezing Beast and Burning Beast. Friller Rabka, when a fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster controls target for an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target the attacking monster, and you get the attacking ability of that target lose 5 until the end of the next turn. I'll put one Friller Rabka in the deck for right now. Not going to use Gladiator Beast Marmillo. Kashiki Shadow. If you ritual summon exactly one ritual monster with a card effect that requires use of monsters, this card can be used as the entire requirement. Maybe, but I don't think I'm going to want to use it. Gashiki Natalia. Cannot be special summoned. During the end phase of the turn, this card was normal summoned or flipped face up. Return it to your hand. When this card is normal summoned or flipped face up, you can target one sheet mouse in your graveyard. Return that to the top of the deck. Maybe? Geomancer of the Ice Barrier. Discard one card and declare one attribute. This card cannot be selected as an attack target by monsters. No, that's terrible. General Raiho of the Ice Barrier. What is this Ice Barrier? Where did this series even come from? When an effect resolves that was activated by an effect monster that was on your opponent's side of the field, they must discard one card where the effect is negated. Their choice. Gemini Summoner. Once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, you can pay 500 life points. Normal summon, set one Gemini monster from your hand, or normal summon one face-up Gemini monster you control. Not going to use that. Gladiator Beast Retieri. No. Gladiator Beast Thorax. Gora Turtle of Illusions. Negate the effect of spell and trap cards controlled by your opponent that target this face-up. No. Grass Phantom. No. No. Hydrogeddon. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. The Hydrogeddon cards. No. Jowls of Dark Demise. Take control of one monster on your opponent's side of the field until the end of the turn that this card's effect is activated. When the controlled monster attacks, it can attack your opponent's life points directly. Absolutely not will use that card. Gigabyte. Get it? You can only control one Gigabyte. You control a spellcast type monster. You can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one monster with 1500. Yep. Okay. Except Gigabyte. No. Jawsman cannot be special summoned. If you tribute summon this card, all tributes must be water. This card gains 300 attack for each face of one monster you control except this card. Nah. Jar Turtle. Each time Jar of Greed is activated, draw one card. Nope, that's way too specific. Ice Queen, fun card, but no. Ice Master, also a fun card, but no. Wait, Ice Master. You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing 2 water monsters once per turn. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field, place an ice counter on that target. You can tribute this card, destroy all monsters with an ice counter or Ice Queen. Cannot be special summoned from your graveyard when this face-up card you control is destroyed and sent to your graveyard. You can target 1 spell card in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. You must have 3 or more spellcaster monsters in your graveyard to activate and to resolve this effect. Nah, not going to use the ice cards. King of the Swamp, no. Kawaki Meru Hydro Barrier. I'm not running a Kawaki deck. Nope. Legendary 6 Samurai Shinai. No, I'm not running a 6 Samurai deck. Mario Kutai. No. Magio Sheldon. No. Maiden of the Aqua. As long as this card remains face up on the field is treated as Umi. However, there is no increasing or decreasing of attack defense due to Umi's effect. There's an active field spell card in the field. This effect is not applied. She's okay. I'll put a maybe on her for now. Magical Reflect Slime. No, it's way too weak. Lord Poison. If this card is destroyed by battle, send the graveyard, target 1 plant type monster in your graveyard, except Lord Poison, special summon it. Nope. Lion Alligator. When you control a reptile type monster other than this card, if a reptile monster you control attacks a defense position monster, it gains Pierce. Well, that sounds interesting. That goes in as a maybe. Mother Grizzly as a maybe. Mobius the Frost Monarch. Yes, that card's going in any water deck I play because Mobius the Frost Monarch is broken as shit back in the day. Metal. Oh my god, how much more stuff is there? Holy crap. Medium of the Ice Barrier. If your opponent controls 4 more cards than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent cannot activate 1 spell trap card this turn. Sure, maybe. Mermaid Knight. As long as Umi remains face up on the field, this card can attack twice during the battle phase. Maybe. Metallizing Parasite Lunanite. Metallizing Parasite Soulite. I'm not going to use either of those. Oh, here we go. Molin Glacia, the Elemental Lord. Cannot be normal summoned set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having exactly 5 water monsters in your graveyard and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, discard 2 random cards from your opponent's hand or their entire hand is less... if less than 2. You can only use the effect of Molin Glacia, the Elemental Lord, once per turn. If this card leaves the field, skip the battle phase of your next turn. You know what? Sure, we'll just toss that in the deck for fun. No, we're not using Neospatia. Here we go. Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by tributing 1 Levia Dragon Daedalus. You can send Umi... You can send Umi you control to the graveyard to send all cards in both players' hands and on the field of the graveyard except this. I actually like that small pawn joke. That was funny. Alright, we'll put 1 copy of Ocean Lord Dragon in there. Oguki. No. Orc Mega Fortress of Darkness. By attributing 1 Torpedo Fish on your side of the field, destroy 1 monster in the field. By attributing 1 Cannonball Spearfish on your side of the field, destroy 1 spell trap card. I'll put a 1-off of him in the deck. Pandaborg? When this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, you can pay 800 life points. Nope, don't like that card. Phantom Dragon Ray Bronto will use. Poison Draw Frog. When this face-up card on the field is sent to the graveyard, unless it was attacked while face down in destroyed battle, you can draw 1 card. Nope. Not going to use Raging Area. Not going to use Revival Gem. Not going to use Ronin Toden. Though the name is hilarious. This card's name is treated as Death's Frog while face-up on the field. You can remove from play 1 frog monster in your graveyard except Frog the Jam to special summon this card from your graveyard. Meh. Serpentine Princess. If this face-up card is returned from the field to your deck, select 1 and special summon 1 level 3 or lower monster from your deck to your side of the field, then shuffle your deck. Her stats aren't bad. Spawn Alligator. During the end phase of the turn, this card was tribute summoned by tributing a reptile-type monster. Target 1 monster that was used for the tribute summon of this card. Special summon it from the graveyard. Interesting, but no. Snowdust Dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by removing 4 ice counters. Nope, that requires ice counter stuff. Sinister Serpent. No. Silent Abyss. Reptile effect. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy all face down and non-water monsters. No, that's way too much. Shore Knight. Once per turn, when the battle position of this face-up card on the field has changed. Send one water monster from your deck to the graveyard. Absolutely not. We'll use Spear Shark. We'll not use Starboy. Submarine Frog. No. Submarine Roid. No. Substitutoad. Or, oh, wow. Substitutoad. Nice. You contribute one monster special and one frog. No. Suijin. Just for the lulz, we'll put a single Suijin in the deck. The Legendary Fisherman we'll put in the deck. The Tyrant Neptune cannot be special summoned. You contribute summon this card by tributing one monster. This card gains the total original attack and defense of the monsters tributed for this tribute summon. When this card is tribute summoned, target one effect monster in the graveyard that was tributed for the tribute summon. This card name becomes that target's name, and this card gains that target's effects. Sure, we'll put one Tyrant Neptune in the deck. Super Ancient Deep Sea King Kolakinth. Once per turn, you can discard one card. Special summon as many level 4 or lower fish-type monsters as possible from your deck, but they cannot declare an attack and their effects are negated. During either player's turn, when this face-up card on the field is targeted by a card effect, you contribute one other fish-type monster and negate the activation if you destroy that card. Maybe I'll want to put him in the deck. Swap Frog. You can discard one water monster special summon this card from your hand. When this card is summoned, you can select and send one level 2 or lower Aquid monster from your deck to or your side of the field to the graveyard. Once per turn, you can turn. No, that's. Here's Tadpole. When this card you control is destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard, you can add any Tadpoles from your deck to your hand. Meh. The Little Swordsman of Ale. Warrior. No. Tribe Shocking Virus. Once per turn, you can banish one monster from your hand. Destroy all face-up monsters in the field with the same type as that monster. Hell no. Tribe Infecting Virus. No, because it's banned. Treeborn Frog. During your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you do not control a Treeborn Frog, you can special summon this card. You must control no spell trap cards to activate and to resolve this effect. Nope. Tree Otter. No. Trade Toad. Once per turn, you can contribute. Okay. Frog the Jam. Toon Mermaid. Unifrog. Warlock of the Ice Barrier. Warrior of Atlantis. Ooh, here we go. You can discard this card to the graveyard, add one a Legendary Ocean. Yep, we'll use that. Water Dragon. Nope. Weather Report. Nope. White Night Dragon. During either player's turn, when a spell trap card that targets this card is activated, negate the activation. And if you do destroy it, when another face-up monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can send one spell trap card you control to the graveyard to change the attack. I will put a single White Night Dragon in the deck as a maybe for right now. Yomi Ship. When this card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, destroy the monster that destroyed this card. That's super useful. I'll toss 3 of those in the deck. Yaksha. It's a fairy spirit monster. No, I will not use that. Yatakaru. All right, so I have 41 monsters in the deck currently. Some of this has got to go. Dupe Frog is out. Des Frog is out. What else do I really not like? Flip Flop Frog is a no-go. Gale Lizard is out. Lion Alligator's out. Gishiki Shadow is out. Do I not have a Levia Dragon? Hold on. Hold on. Levia. I actually do not own a Levia Dragon Daedalus card, so I can't use Ocean Dragon Lord. Okay, so get rid of this guy then, because I can't use him. Alright. Let us look at... I need to clear this. Clear it. I want to look for ritual monsters with the water attribute. I have Nekroz, nope. Nekroz, nope. Nekroz. Apparently there's a whole Nekroz series of cards that I'm not looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 Nekroz ritual cards. Okay. Nope. Let's look at fusion water monsters that I own. Neospatian, Marine Beast. None of these are useful. Yeah, all of these are like no-goes. Wait, Elemental Hero, Absolute Zero. Nope, I need a hero monster for that. Never mind then. Synchro monsters. I have Hydro, Genex. Genex Controller. Nope, I don't have a Genex Controller in the deck. Gungnir. Dragon of the Ice Barrier. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner water monsters. Once per turn, you can discard up to 2 cards to the graveyard to target the same number of cards your opponent controls to destroy them. Yep, I will put 2 copies of that in the deck. And I have a Frozen Fitzgerald. 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 non-tuner Beast-type monster. Well, I don't meet either of the requirements for that. How about an XYZ monster that's a water type? Yes, we're definitely using Silent Arc. Ragna Zero's going in. Leviathan Dragon's going in. Abyss Splash is going in. 3 level 4 monsters. Sure, I'll put Gagagigo, the Risen, in there. Evigashiki Marrowgeist, 2 level 4 monsters. After damage calculation, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can detach 1 XYZ from this card. Shuffle the destroyed monster into the deck instead of sending it to the graveyard. Yeah, I'll put that in the deck. Abyss Dweller, 2 level 4 monsters. While this card has an XYZ material attached that was originally water, all water monsters you control gain 500 attack. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can attach 1 XYZ from this card. Any card effects that activate in your opponent's graveyard cannot be activated. Sure, I'll put him in the deck. Silent Honor Dark is going in the deck, and so is C103 Ragnafinity. Let me hold on. Ragnafinity says, once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card. I need 3 level 5 monsters for this, though. Not sure I'll actually get to use that card, but we can look into it. What else do we have? Pendulum monsters with water attribute. Pendulum effect monsters. XYZ pendulum monsters. Oh god, there's literally XYZ pendulum monsters. Oh god. Okay, no, I don't need an attribute anymore. I need spell cards that relate to Umi in some way. So I have Lemuria, the Forgotten City. This card's name is treated as Umi. All water monsters gain 200 attack and defense. Once per turn during your main phase, you can have all water monsters you currently control gain levels equal to the number of water monsters you currently control until the end phase. Sure, I'll put 2 copies of that in the deck. Luminous Spark is out, and no. Apparently, I do not have a Legendary Ocean at the moment. That's really unfortunate for me. Alright, trap card, hold on. Let's clear the Umi and just search for what may I want to put in a water deck? How about anything with water in the title? Salvage, target 2 water monsters with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. Salvage sounds pretty good. And that is literally it. Okay. How about Aqua? Aqua Jet. Sure, I'll toss an Aqua Jet in the deck. Alright, still not that good. How about Fish? Nope. Okay. Let's look at trap cards that deal with anything relating to fish in the trap section. Forgotten Temple of the Deep. While this card is on the field, this card's name becomes Umi. Once per turn, you can target 1 level 4 lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monster you control. Banish that target during your end phase. Special summon the monster banished by this effect. Alright, we'll put 2 of those in the deck. How about anything with aqua in the title that's a trap? Aqua. Aqua Course. If there are monsters with the same name on the field, increase the attack and defense of all those monsters. Meh. Windstorm of Et Aqua. Change the battle positions. Nope. Okay. Let's look for just some really solid cards then. And I don't care about frame bordering at the moment. No, I probably should. I need spells and traps at the moment. Spell. I'm trying to think. What am I missing for this deck to work properly? Basically anything that's useful for the support side of this. And we right now just have a bunch of random water monsters. There's no cohesion to this deck right now. I think the big problem I'm running into right now is I don't have the cards to support this deck. And what I mean by that is I don't have a lot of the cards, like basically look at the deck that Shark built in Zexal, and for all the fault I gave that deck, it was for the most part coherent in its objective. This deck is not that way at the moment. And the big problem is I do not have the support. I do not have all the fish types I need currently to run this deck. I don't even have a copy of a Legendary Ocean, which is bothering me quite a bit. Okay, it looks like I don't have the support cards. Hold on. By the way, where was Dark World Dealing and Dark World Shackles from again? I know someone told me and then the mic cut out and I forgot to go and purchase the cards. Where do I need to go for Dark World Dealing and Dark World Shackles? By the way, I'm just coming back to this pun sickleness that's going on. You guys are krilling me here, man. You really are. I think the Aqua deck may have to go on hold for a bit until I can get some support cards for it. Mainly anything from Shark or Bastion. That's who it was. Alright, Bastion, congratulations. I get to purchase cards from you. You lucky dog, you. Ooh. Last Warrior from Another Planet. Let me just time out here for a minute and talk about this card. There is a card that basically I used to use. It was something like Mech Dragon or something. I forget what it was. It was like a 2800 stat point card that was 7 stars. And you could special summon it onto the field. And it would cut its attack and defense in half, but keep its star level. And then I would use Metamorphosis, and then I would summon the Last Warrior from Another Planet. And this card basically makes it so no one can normal summon, flip summon, or special summon any card onto the field. I once misremembered how this card worked and played a duel against someone and said we couldn't set cards either, and it was just awful when we found out, because I felt really bad about it, because I'm like, normally I'm pretty good about remembering my card lore, especially back then, and especially because it was in my deck. I felt like such an ass, because this card was like destroying this dude's game plan, and him not being able to set stuff either was a major problem, and it was all because I didn't remember stuff. Alright, so anyway, that's just some random blahs on that. Alright, Bastion, I need 2 copies of Dark World Dealings and 2 copies of Dark World Shackles. Pun Battles Trench Warfare now? Oh, man. I did. As I said, I'm not a very good pun person. I know when I'm beaten. Phantom Beast Crosswings. Interesting. Yeah, Rainbow, Overlord of Dark World. You know, I may actually want to make a Dark World deck at some point. Dark World deck's pretty hilarious. Or an Archfiend deck. Archfiend deck would be pretty interesting as well. Alright, I'm not seeing any of the spells I need, game. Come on, Bastion. Don't do me like this. You're giving me all this Dark World cards, but you're, like, not giving me the support spells for it. Tail Swipe. I mean, I'm thankful for a lot of this, but it's not what I'm looking for. Alright, we're just purchasing card packs right now. A Jinzo Critias deck. That would be interesting. How would you see that working exactly? I feel like we already have... Oh, there we go. 1 Dark World Dealings down, only 2 more to go. Or 1 more to go, and we need 2 more Dark World Bindings. Oh, yeah. Gold Woo Lord of Dark World. Dark World deck. Yo, what's up? Give me that Dark World deck game. Divine Dragon Excellion. Yeah, I remember Bastion ran, like, a whole bunch of, like, weird elemental decks at one point. Dark World Lightning. Target one set card in the field, destroy that target, then discard one card. Yeah, I don't really want that. Actually, Dark World Lightning could be useful for tossing Archfiend of Guildford as well, and then destroying a set trap. Oh my god, Zaborg the Thunder Monarch. Let me talk about this card for 1 second. Zaborg the Thunder Monarch was so good that I remember when the Monarch cards were coming out, Zaborg the Thunder Monarch was worth like 3 other Monarch cards for a trade. That's how broken Zaborg was. Because he's literally just, yo, tribute summon this card, bam, instant 1-card destruction. It wasn't even like you could only target monsters or spells like some of the other Monarch cards. No. He was just like, I come on the field, I take a card out. Any card. So Zaborg was like, I remember, I think they eventually wound up having to limit him to like a single copy because of just how broken Zaborg was for a while. I'm assuming probably now that that's not the case, but man, back in the day, Zaborg the Thunder Monarch was like game destroying. Yeah, I have to agree. I remember that Bastion just sort of like was like really interesting. I'm like, he's way more interesting than Cyrus or even Jaden. Like, he was an intelligent duelist who had flaws, and they just railroaded him out of the series so hard. Lesser Fiend. Here's one of my major problems with the Archfiend archetype. As much as I want to run an Archfiend deck, there are way too many cards where the text has since been changed or the rule set changed where they're now listed as an Archfiend card, but the card print text doesn't tell you that. So I remember trying to build an Archfiend deck back in the day and finding out that Summon Skull, the original Summon Skull, still counts as a... See, here we go. Ryza the Storm Monarch. Like, here's why this card is so much worse than Zaborg. When it's tribute, target 1 card in the field, place it on top of the deck. It's not even like banish it or something. It's like, oh, Zaborg just destroys any card in the field. Ryza comes out and it's like, oh, I just give you this card back for next turn. Like, it's just, you look at the 2 cards and it's like, full on destruction, give the card back on top of the deck. And you wonder why Zaborg was just considered so much better. It's the same problem with Mobius. Oh, there's one of our Dark World Shackled cards. All right, cool. Oh, yes. Death's Frog 3. 3 Death's Frogs. A fusion summon of this card can only be conducted with the above fusion monsters. This card gains 5 attack for each Treeborn Frog in your graveyard. Yeah, Treeborn Frog. I remember Treeborn Frog being like one of the most broken cards from the series when it came out as well. Dark World Grimoire. During your end phase, if you discarded a monster to your graveyard because you had more cards than in your hand size limit, you can target one of those monsters, special summon it. Interesting. Sea Koala. I didn't think he rained on anyone's parade all that much. He was very much like the voice of reason in the series. If Jaden is basically a redux of Joey, I felt like Bastion was supposed to be like the redux, like a cross between like Yugi and Mai almost, where like he didn't have Yugi's godhoodness, but he had like Mai's spark in him almost. I don't know how else to describe it. He very much was the character that was supposed to be there. Oh my god, Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World. This, as I said, Dark World deck. We may be building a Dark World deck at some point, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting all the feels. Oh, there we go. 3rd Dark World Shackles. That's 3 now. We need 1 more Dark World dealing card now, and we can stop purchasing Bastion packs. I'd also like to build a one of the 7 Samurai decks. See, look at this. Just bam, destroy a card. I'd also like to build a 7 samurai deck, just due to my love of, you know, samurais and ninjas. I think it'd be super cool to build a samurai deck. Cannot be destroyed by battle after resolving a card effect that targets this face-up card. Destroy this card. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, discard 1 random card from their hand. Ah, yes, Spirit Reaper. I remember running an old Spirit Reaper Don's a Log deck back in the day, where the whole point was just to destroy my opponent's hand as much as humanly possible. Bastion, we're getting a little close there to having all the cards in your packs. Not that I'm against it, but I would like to just get the card and be done with you for a while. Axe the Poomer. Interesting. Another Dark World Grimoire. We're only, what, 22 cards short from having all of Bastion's cards? Blowback Dragon. I remember that card. Oh, buddy. Blowback Dragon was like the weaker version of Barrel Dragon, but he was more controlled. Dark World Light. There we go. Dark World Dealings number 3. Perfect. Grand Soil the Elemental Lord. What do you do? Cannot be normal summoned set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having exactly 5 earth monsters. Oh, so he's basically the earth version of Maladucius or whatever his name was. Okay, well, we got all the cards we need now from Bastion's pack for our equip card deck here. So, yeah, I need... I need Dark World. I need to put in 2 more of those. So we can get rid of that, and we'll just do a name search for Dark. I guess I should make it Dark World, shouldn't I? Dark World. There we go. Oh yeah, now we got like some Dark World cards going. Wow, we only have a single copy of Zur, Knight of Dark World. Wow, that was actually a new card for us then. The Gates of Dark World, the Forces of Darkness. Yeah, Snow, Unlit of Dark World. Lantium, Exarch of Dark World, Lucent. We now have 3 of him. 3 copies of Rainbow. We have 2 copies of Renegade, Dark World Keeper, Scar, Scout of Dark World. We got 2 of him now. Kaki, Gren, Grapha, Gould. We only have a single copy. Dark World Lightning. Oh, we actually picked up 3 copies of Dark World Lightning now. Okay. Hold on. I like how I searched for Dark World and somehow Dark World Shackles didn't come up because it doesn't have a space in it. Interesting. Okay, we're going to put 2 copies of Dark World Dealings in the deck, and in exchange, I will take out Lucky Iron Axe and anything else. This deck really needs card draw pretty badly right now. Pixie Knight's not quite working out how I wanted her to. I'll pull a copy of her. And then I guess I'll search for Dark World. Yep, for some reason, I guess whoever wrote this card didn't realize that the Dark World series this came from had a space in between. I'll pull out the other 2 Pixie Knights for right now. Okay. So now we got some card draw on the deck. And we got, yeah, okay, maybe. Still working on this deck. This deck is probably going to be one of the harder decks to pin down a really good way of running it. Yeah, I definitely think Dark World and Archfiend are 2 archetypes that are very underrated, and I want to give them a try at some point. Oh yes, my super broken fairy deck. We need to fix that deck at some point. Spellcaster deck. You got shreked when I tried to run you earlier tonight. Oh boy, did you ever get wrecked. You even have a Raigeki in you, and you still got wrecked. Yeah, this deck is interesting. I need to work on it some more, though. Let's see. What else can we work on? Card shop. Let's purchase some stuff from 5Ds. I'm trying to think. Do I want Atlas, Crow, or Yusei? No, I want Akiza. I like Akiza as a character. I kind of want to run her weird plant rose deck thing. Yeah, ooh, Light Sworn cards. Oh my god, yes, give me the Light Sworn. Give me all the Lightsworn. Here we go. Splendid Rose, Wolf. Yeah, here we go. There's them Lightsworn cards. Can make my own Lightsworn deck. Lightsworn Saber. Rose Archer. Yeah, I kind of maybe want to build a Black Thorn Dragon deck. Black Rose Thorn Dragon deck, maybe. Actually, maybe what I really want to do, can someone tell me which packs have the 7 Samurai cards in them? Because I kind of want to build my 7 Samurai deck really badly now. What has the 7 Samurai cards in it? Please, I'm pretty sure it's not out of the GX packs, but maybe it is. I doubt it, though. We're actually doing pretty well for getting all the cards of the GX series. God, look at this. 1 card still, Seto Kaiba. I don't know what card it is, but I swear to God, I will get it someday. Yugi, Joey, Bakura, Mai. Yeah. Like, I mostly know what these guys have now. Yugi's got weird spellcaster stuff. Seto's got the dragons. Joey's got weird warrior stuff and equipped cards for some reason. Bakura's got fiends. Mai's got, like, flying and winged beast cards. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about building a gem deck due to Jesse Anderson. I always wanted to try to build that deck at some point. So many good decks, not enough time. Oh, interesting. Zexal only has 5 packs in it. I didn't notice that before. Interesting, because it's not like there's not enough characters to give you 6 packs worth of stuff. I guess maybe there just wasn't enough new cards introduced to warrant 6 packs. Tetsu Trudge has them. Okay, well, never thought I'd be purchasing the Tetsu Trudge cards, but here we go. Let's try to get us the... Ooh, Puppet King. Yeah, here we go. Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. All right. We're going to purchase as much as we can here to try to build a 6 or a 7 Sam... Is it 6 Samurai or 7 Samurai? Avenging Knight, Paraseth, Shien Scheme. Oh, it's a 6 Samurai. Why did I think it was 7 Samurai? Oh, because there's the movie by that name. That's why. That would do it. That's why it's in my brain. Reese the Ice Mistress. Driven Daredevil, a Cell Incubator, deck lockdown? Interesting. All right. Oh, that's right. This dude's all about, like, honor and the law and being way overly aggressive. Okay. I sort of get what's in his, what's going to be in his packs now. Aliens! Iron Chain Dragon, Numbing Grub in the Ice Barrier, Search Striker. Where's the... I just want the 6 Samurai cards, game. That's all I'm looking for. Raijin. Oh, the pun there is strong. 7 Swords Warrior. So let me just take a moment to talk about this. 7 Swords Warrior and Lightning Warrior are the synchro cards that Yusei Fudo uses in the manga version of 5Ds. Rather than Junk Warrior and stuff like that, this is actually his big super god card in the manga until he gets Stardust Dragon. So, interesting that, you know, this is in here now. I kind of like it. But fun little trivia fact for anyone who's never read the manga. Karakuri Showdown Castle. General Grenard of the Ice Barrier. Okay, so apparently the Ice Barrier series is from this guy as well. Maybe I'll have to look into that archetype. Legendary 6 Samurai Mizuzo. There we go. Strategist of the Ice Barrier. Shock Troops of the Ice Barrier. Okay, this Ice Barrier card, you know, Shen, Squire during damage calculation in either player's turn. If a 6 Samurai monster you control battles, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That monster cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Ooh, nice. Okay. Karakuri Bushi MDL 6318. Muzan Nichina. Chiha, sorry. Spellbreaker of the Ice Barrier. Alright, I'm interested in what this Ice Barrier archetype is. Alien Hunter. Why has he got Alien Hunter and stuff in it? What is up with the alien archetype in this packs? Vanity's Ruler. The Six Samurai. Yeah, here we go. More Six Samurai stuff. Swift Strike Armor. Redox Dragon Ruler of Boulders. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Alien Hypno. Alien Mother. Gateway of the Six. Nice. Tualai. What is this card? If you control 2 or more monsters at the start of your opponent's battle phase and all of them were destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand during that battle phase. If you do, choose an attribute and destroy all face-up monsters with that attribute. Your opponent cannot normal or special summon monsters with that attribute. Ooh, that's going in the fairy deck. Xian's Dojo. Yeah, I will definitely be trying to build a 6 Samurai deck at some point. Sanji, Sonic Shooter, more Seven Swords Warriors, Karakuri Trick House. So I'm guessing what I'm supposed to do is use Karakuri and 6 Samurai together. Samurai of the Ice Barrier. A lot of stuff going on. Ooh, Toy Magician. I remember this card. Oh, Toy Magician. Hello. Yeah, I've noticed that there's a lot going on with this alien archetype. I may have to look into that. Lancer Dragonite. Samurai Sword Baron. Once per turn, you can select 1 defense position. Monster opponent controls change it to face-up attack position. 6 Samurai card. There we go. Straight Flush. Activate only when all your opponent's spell and trap cards zones are occupied. Destroy all cards. Ooh, interesting. That's an interest. That would be really good against Darts, because Darts loves putting down his full spell and trap cards everywhere. Legendary Ebon Steed, equipped only to a 6 Samurai monster. It gains 200 attack defense. It would, if it would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. Okay, interesting. Otherworld, the A Zone. Okay, so Tetsu's got like 3 or 4 separate major like archetypes going on. Chamberlain of the 6 Samurai. Alien Warriors, Shinobi cards. Like, for whatever reason, he's got fairy cards in his deck as well. He's got the Ice Barrier series going on. Tetsu, why you got so much stuff going on in your deck, buddy? Alright, so we're looking for... So, this will be my 6 Samurai deck. So, here we go. Filter. Anything with the word 6 Samurai in it. Yeah. Whoops! I cleared the filter when I didn't mean to. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. 6 Samurai. Backs to the wall. Pay life points so that you only have 100 left. Special summon as many 6 Samurai monsters from your graveyard as possible. You cannot special summon more than 1 monster with the same name or a monster that has the same name as a monster you already control. Okay, well, put that in the deck. That card's never getting used until, like, the very end of the game. What?! Gateway of the Six is banned? Each time a 6 Samurai monster is summoned or special summoned, place 2 Bushido counters on this card. You can remove Bushido counters from your side of the field to activate these effects. 2 counters. Target 1 face-up 6 Samurai or Shien effect monster. That target gains 500 attack until the end phase. 4. Add 1 6 Samurai monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. 6. Target 1 Shien effect monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Why is this card banned? It's not even that strong. I guess it is, because you can just cycle the monsters as much as possible. Here we go. Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien. 2 level 4 6 Samurai monsters. That's a really specific set of conditions there. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card to target 1 face-up 6 Samurai monster control with less than 2,000 attack. Its original attack becomes 2,000. Well, that's going in the extra deck because we need it. Xian's Dojo. Each time a 6 Samurai monster is normal or special summon, place 1 Bushido counter on this card. You can send this card to the graveyard, special summon 1 6 Samurai or Shien effect monster from your main deck, whose level is less than or equal to the number of Bushido counters on this. Gravekeepers. When you say Gravekeepers, do you mean like the Gravekeeper archetype from like back in the day that came out originally during the Dawn's Law Grave Robber series, where we had like that weird zombie archetype that was suddenly all of a sudden popular? It came out after the spirit monsters and stuff like that during the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack stuff. Is that what you're talking about? Breakthrough. Select one 6 samurai monster you control. If the selected monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, Great Shogun Shien and all 6 samurai monsters you control can attack your opponent directly during the battle phase of this turn. Oh yeah, that's going in the deck. Chamberlain of the 6 Samurai, gonna build that as well. Grandmaster of the 6 Samurais being put in the deck. Legendary Ebon Steeds going in. Legendary 6 Samurai Enishi. What do you do? Once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish 2 6 samurai monsters from your graveyard to target one face-up monster on the field. Return that target to the hand. You must control a face-up 6 samurai monster with a different name to activate and to resolve this effect. While you control 2 or more face-up 6 samurai monsters, except Legendary 6 Samurai Enishi, this card gains 500 attack and defense. Okay, that's going in the deck. Legendary 6 Samurai Kizun. If you control a face-up 6 samurai monster with a different name, you can special summon this card from your hand. While you control 2 or more other face-up 6 samurai monsters, this card gains 300 attack and defense. Alright, that's going in the deck. Legendary 6 Samurai Mizuho. Well, she's definitely the female one, given her art and name. If you control a face-up Legendary 6 Samurai Shinai, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you contribute another 6 samurai monsters, so control 1 card in the field. Ooh, nice. Yo, she going in the deck. Alright, Legendary 6 Samurai Shinai. If you control a face-up Legendary 6 Samurai Mizuho, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is tributed, you can select one 6 samurai monster in your graveyard added to your hand, except another Shinai card. Gotcha. Well, putting both of those in the deck. Shien's Dojo's going in the deck. Shien's Scheme. If a 6 samurai monster you control is destroyed by battle, special summon up to 6 samurai monsters from your hand. Okay, putting 2 of those. Shien's Squire's going in the deck. 6 strike triple impact. If you control 3 or more face-up 6 samurai monsters, you can activate one of these effects. Destroy all face-up monsters, all face-up spells, all sets. Oh my god, I need like 2 more copies of this right now, game. 6 style dual wield. If the only monster you control is one 6 samurai monster in face-up attack position, target 2 cards your opponent controls, return those targets to the hand. Yep, that's super useful. Swift Samurai Storm. Each turn after the first time a 6 samurai monster you control battles, all 6 samurai monsters you control gain 300 attack until the end of this turn. That's going in the deck. Swift Strike Armor. During your draw phase, each time you draw a 6 samurai monster, you can reveal it, special summon it. Yo, that's going in the deck. 6 Samurai Yariza. When you control a face-up 6 samurai monster with a different name, this card can attack your opponent directly. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy another face-up 6 samurai monster you control instead. Okay, probably the weakest of the 6 samurai, but that's going in the deck. And then finally, the 6 Samurai Zanji. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, destroy the monster this card attacked. You must control a face-up 6 samurai monster with a different name to activate to resolve this effect. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy... Okay. So, currently, I only have 1 Zanji. So I need 2 more Zanjis, 2 more Inishis, and 2 more Kazans. Kazan's probably the strongest. No. In terms of pure stat, Legendary 6 Samurai Inishi's the strongest. Kazan's second strongest. Third strongest is definitely Zanji. Mizuo and Shinai probably have the best effects. Honestly, 6 Samurai Yariza's probably the weakest one. Shien's probably the... Well, Shien's the strongest in terms of pure effect, but he's an XYZ summon, so he doesn't really count. I like the fact, though, that it's like, yo, here's this Legendary 6 Samurai, you know, Inishi, Kizan, Zanji, Yarizu, Shinai, and Mizuo, and then it's like, by the way, they have this secret badass ninja called Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien. Nice. So, that explains who Shien is. He's like the secret shadow ninja master. And then, of course, we have Grandmaster of the Six Samurai. You can only control one face-up Grandmaster of the Six Samurai. If you control a face-up Six Samurai monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, target one Six Samurai monster in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. Ooh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, the Six Samurai deck is something that I remember it came out right when I was getting out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in college. But I remember, like, hearing about it, and I'm like, yo, this archetype seems amazing. So, I'm definitely planning on trying to purchase out enough cards to get everything we need for this deck. Honestly, this entire archetype almost feels self-sufficient. Like, you don't really need a lot of outside support cards for this archetype to work, it seems. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. For this archetype to work. Like, the fact that they just play so well together, I think really helps. Though it does seem like I'm missing one of the Six Samurai, because she ends the shadow of the six, but I only count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind. I have all 6 of the samurai, though I only have a single copy of like 3 of them. So we're definitely going to be purchasing more of Tetsu's packs over the next couple of days then. Let's get a couple of the inverse duels in with the story deck. GX is done. That's right. I have the inverse duels for this to do. So we're going to play as Alistair and try to beat up Kaiba here. I want to try to get basically what's going to happen from here on out is because we finished all the main story battles, we're going to do a little bit of the challenge stuff, some deck building, and some inverse duels going forward as we try to get enough cash to, you know, purchase every single card in the game, which is going to take forever, but there we go. Fiendish Engine Omega. Rescue Warrior, what do? You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. If this card is destroyed by battle, select one face-up monster your opponent controls that you own. Select one face-up monster your opponent controls that you own and take control of it. Wait, what? It's like, how is it that I both own the monster and take control of it? You know what? I'm not going to question. Fiendish Engine Omega. During your end phase, special summon one engine token in attack position. Once per turn, you can have this card gain 1,000 attack until the end phase. During the end phase of this, if this effect of this card was used, destroy this card. Well, that's a terrible option then. It's like, yo, once per turn it can gain 1,000 attack, but if you use the effect, it dies. There we go. Cool. We got Seal of Orichalcos. All monsters you control gain 500 attack once per turn. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. While you control 2 or more face-up attack position monsters, your opponent cannot target your monsters with the lowest attack for an attack. If this card is activated, destroy all special summon monsters you control. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. You can only activate the Seal of Orichalcos once per duel. And we have Backup Warrior. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand. While the only monsters you control are 2 defense position monsters, you cannot synchro summon the turn you special summon this card. So basically, Seal of Orichalcos and summon Rescue Warrior, who gains 500 attack. He's now big and scary, and we end our turn. I agree with you there. It definitely, looking at the Six Samurai deck, it's like, wow, this archetype was like so perfectly built that there's no reason for outside support of any kind, almost. But yeah, getting back to the Gravekeeper deck, yeah, I'd be down to try out a Necro deck. At this point, I should basically have almost every single Necro deck, Necro Valley Gravekeeper card out there at this point because we purchased like everything from them. Yep, attack, activate his effect, destroy the face down card. Cool, goodbye, Geargiano, and then attack and... Yeah, I don't know how Kaiba's going to win now that I have Seal of Orichalcos on the field and I'm sitting on, like, this. Good luck, Kaiba, you're going to need it. Oh, Z-Metal Tank, do it, buddy. Punch that monster. Good job, I now get to punch you back. Cyber Soldier of Dark World. I'm just going to summon this. Activate Monster Reborn. Bring back Search Striker. In attack mode. Battle. And then punch, punch. All right, next turn we win. Yeah, I mean, Magic has its own problems with the fact that, like, there's no neutral card set, basically. It's sort of the reason why, like, this works so well. It's like, you can use any card in any deck, technically, but, you know, for sake of doing it properly, you really shouldn't. Yep, there we go. I have no idea why Kaiba had Necro Valley Cat in his deck, but cool. Good job, Kaiba, you lose. We just spanked you so hard. Cool, so we got another Fang of Critias and Doom Virus Dragon, which we didn't need. Little upset by that. Dragon Cannon deck. Maybe. There's a lot of really fun archetypes that I want to try out. Alright, let's, of course, now play as Raphael against Yugi here. Seriously, I don't understand how Kaiba was supposed to win. Like, the fact that I won that duel was only because I literally had, like, the perfect draw, and when we played that duel originally, they never activated Seal of Orichalcos against us. Otherwise, I have no idea how you win that duel. That's true. Actually, that's true. I forgot. It's been a while since I played Magic. I completely forgot about the neutral their neutral cards. All right, Dark Magic Curtain, turn 1 into Dark Magician. Cool. We might be in trouble, guys. Soul Charge. All right, Graceful Charity. Guarded Treasure. Activate this card by discarding 5 cards. Draw 2 cards. While this card is on the field, draw 2 cards instead of 1 for your normal draw during your draw phase. Gravity Axe Grarl. The equipped monster gains 500 attack. Monsters your opponent cannot change their battle position. Alright, I'm going to toss Guardian Grarl. And I'm going to toss Guardian Kayest. Activate. Graceful Charity. Oh, here we go. Guardian Dread Scythe. This is the only Guardian I do not own currently. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summoned by its own effect and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If a Guardian Eatos is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned, you can equip 1 Reaper Scythe, Dread Scythe from your deck to this card. You cannot normal or special summon monsters, but you can normal set. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon this card from the graveyard. Alright, we're going to toss Guardian Elma and Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. We're going to activate Monster Reborn to bring back... Oh god, I forgot I can't do what I thought I was going to do. Well, shit. That did not work as planned. I completely forgot I could not bring back... Where the fuck did Grawler go? Oh, that's right, here he is. Cannot be summoned unless you control a face-up Gravity Axe Grawler. If this is the only card you can special summon it from your hand. Well, shit. Okay. We're going to activate Gravity Axe Grarl on this guy. Can I now Monster Reborn my Grarl card? Yeah, I can. Well, that was unfortunate. Meant to not have to do it like this, but okay. Alright, battle phase. Attack and destroy Dark Magician. We're in trouble. We are in serious trouble. Yep, here it comes. Summon Skull. Damn. I thought I had a really good plan there, and then that all blew up in my face. My body as a shield. Alright, I'm just going to surrender the duel and restart because I misplayed that so badly. Karib Bandit? God, how many Karibo cards are there? I played, like... Yeah, you have to understand. When I was playing, it was, like, for fun. I never really got super into it, but... I usually played black-white or red-blue. I played a Well-Wisher elf deck, so I played a pure green elf deck for a while. That was probably the most popular deck I played. And then the only other... Okay, we got... Oh my god, I can't believe... Here we go. Orichalcos straight into Guardian Eatos in attack mode. And we have Rod of Silence KS. The equipped monster gains 500 defense, negate other spell effects that target the equipped monster, and if you do, destroy that spell card. We activate Rod of Silence KS on Eatos, and then we can set Guardian KS. Cool. So, I unfortunately got, like, way out of the Magic game for a while there. Alright, here we go. Arsenal Summoner. Summon Arsenal No, I need to set Arsenal Summoner. And we will flip summon Guardian KS. She goes into battle phase. Attack with Eatos. Destroy Queen Knight. And then we attack with KS. So KS is actually a pretty solid card. It can't be affected by spell effects, and you can't target her for attacks. So she's a bit of an oddball in the Guardian series because you actually can't equip her with spell cards, which is kind of important. Alright, here we go. Queen's Knight, Monster Reborn. Good job. You take 100 damage, Yugi. Arsenal Summoner gets flipped. I will grab a copy of Yeah, no, yeah. We'll take another KS because I can actually summon her. Oh, see, I didn't know there was weird special names for that sort of stuff. I knew it existed, but I did not know that was the names for it, is what I mean. Alright, battle phase. Attack. Karibo. Cool, good job. You wasted a Karibo and saved yourself a mere 1,500 life points. Good job. Probably should have put Arsenal Summoner in attack mode and punched Yugi with it, but alas, I did not. Oh, good. Yes, I drew all the seals of Orichalcos. Excellent. Battle phase. Attack and kill Yugi. Alright, well, that went much better this time when I didn't completely misplay the deck. So we got all cards we already own. Electromagnet Turtle's not one, but we already own 3 copies of all of this. Alright, Duel with Darts. We get to play as Darts now. Let's see if we can win. I did play for a little while on the channel the Magic the Gathering 2017 Duelist game that was on Steam or something, if I remember correctly. Oh god, I forgot his deck is like trash tier normal monsters. Ugh. Sure, we'll just set Venom Cobra down for now. Hey, Graceful Charity. Toss Dark Magician and, yep, Pot of Greed. Graceful Charity. Wow, this opening. Yep. All right, there we go. Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. There we go. Legend of Heart. Pays 2,000 life points. Sacks it. Tosses Eye of Tiamat. Gets Hermios. Okay, well, I was like, I could have destroyed Obnoxious Celtic Guardian, but now I can't. What do you do? Shadow Delver. Once per turn, you select one face-up blow. You can attack your opponent directly this turn. Okay, well, we're in a bit of trouble here at the moment. I have no way of stopping this card at the moment. We got a little unlucky here, I think. Oh, God. He Fangs of Critias me to get Mirror Force Dragon. Oh, God. Yeah, we in trouble here. Mirror Force Dragon and Legendary Knight Hermos on the field. Yeah, we probably dead, boys. Yeah, we dead. We very dead. All right, I'm just going to give up. We drew really poorly there, honestly. Gotcha. Yeah, as I said, I enjoyed my time with it, but I wasn't willing to pay for like the DLC for some of it or buy card packs or anything like that, so I sort of just stopped playing it. Okay, there we go. Dark Hole's pretty useful. Dark Hole would have been useful last game. Let's just Venom Cobra here and hope that Yugi doesn't have the Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, like God Draw that he had last time. Wow, straight into the Claw of Hermos. Okay. Into Rocket Hermos Cannon. Alright. Nope. Tributes it into Summon Skull. Sure. You know what? Okay, game. Let's roll with it. We're just not even gonna deal with that. Dark Hole. Seal of Orichalcos. Summon Giant Red Sea Snake. Another card that I don't have from my Aqua deck somehow. Punch him in the face. All right. What do you got, Yugi? Nothing? Cool. Oh my god, Mage Power. Do we win this turn then? We're pretty close to a win this turn. Actually, we win this turn. Alright, cool. Unless he's got Karibo. No Karibo? Alright, cool. Well... Oh yeah, the Yugi Kaiba duel was awesome. Like it was actually one of like the best duels that they made up to that point. All right, so now we got all of the inverse duels redone for original campaign as of right now. We're still, as I said, working through 5Ds, Zexal. So as you can see, we're 80% of the way through getting all the campaign stuff done. All right, before we wrap up for the evening, because it's almost 10 o'clock, let's go back to that card shop. And let's try to get some more 6 Samurai cards for our 6 Samurai deck. And maybe we'll try to build another... Ooh, Xian's Foot Soldier. That's new. Duloren, Tiger King of the Ice Barrier. I really need to look into whatever this Ice Barrier archetype is. But before we do that, we're going to build... Ooh, Mayor of the Ice Barrier. Another Grandmaster, which is useful. Okay. Also, what's up with this Kakuri deck that I keep seeing stuff about? Yeah, Kakuri Cash. Select one face-up Karakuri monster you control. Add one level 4 lower Karakuri monster from your deck to your hand. And change the battle position of the selected monster. Interdimensional warp. Select one monster. Oh, it's an A. Okay, it's one of the alien cards. Samurai of the Ice Barrier again. Pilgrim of the Ice Barrier. Another Gateway of the Six. And another Legendary Iron Steed. Both super useful. Always good to get more of the 6 Samurai cards. Alright. Karakuri Ninja MDL 339 Sazonk. What do you do? This card must attack if able. When this face-up attack position card is selected as an attack target, change it to defense position. When this card is flipped face-up, select one face-up monster in the field and send it to the graveyard. During the turn this card is flipped face-up, it can attack your opponent directly. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. So the Karakuris are definitely like a ninja archetype. Alien Skull, Zeta, Reticulant. Okay. Karakuri Ninja MDL 919 Kuik. Kagemusha. Oh, there is another 6 Samurai that I didn't have. Hello. Kagemusha of the 6 Samurai. Wait, that means there's 7 Samurai then, because I definitely counted out and had 6 already, unless I miscounted. During either player's turn, when exactly one face-up 6 Samurai monster you control is targeted by a spell card, trap card, or card effect that could have targeted this card, you can activate this effect. That spell trap effect now targets this face-up card on the field instead. Okay, interesting. I will click on that in a second. Flash of the Forbidden Spell. Alright, so we got another Kagemusha now. Xian's Spy. Here we go. Select one face-up monster you control to activate this card. Give control of the selected monster to your opponent until the end phase of this turn. Never mind, that's a terrible card. We will never use that. Activate only when all your opponent's monster card zones are occupied by monsters. Destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Whoa! Okay. Interesting. Xian's Castle of Mist. When a 6 Samurai monster is attacked, the attacking monster loses 500 attack during damage calculation only. Yo, need me some more of those. 6 Samurai came on. Oh my god, there's way more than 6 Samurais. There's like 8 of these guys then. Once per turn, you can target one face-up spell trap card, destroy that target. You must control a face-up 6 Samurai monster with a different name to activate and to resolve this effect. This card cannot declare an attack during the turn this effect is activated. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy another one instead. Okay. And we got Karakuri Ninja MDL 7749 Nana Shik. This card must attack if able. When this face-up card is selected as an attack target, change its battle position. Yep, when this card is normal summon, you can draw a number of cards equal to the number of face-up defense position card curry monsters you control. Alright, couple more packs. Here we go. Oh, back to the wall. Nice. Another Xian's Foot Soldier. Super useful. Cloud Castle. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target one level 9 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target level 8 or lower monsters cannot attack the turn they are normal. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Iron Chain Doll. Orbital Bombardment. That's definitely an alien card. Tempest Dragon, Ruler of the Storms. Yo, there we go. Yariza and Mizuo. That's, I think, our 3rd version of each of those. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can banish a total of 2 wind and or dragon-type monsters from your hand and or graveyard, except this card. Special summon this card. During your opponent's end phase, if this card was special summoned, return it to the hand. You can discard this card and 1 wind monster to the graveyard. Add 1 dragon-type monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can add 1 wind dragon-type monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use 1 tempest. Okay, there's a whole bunch of effects on that, but that's not really useful to my 6 Samurai deck. We're doing it, guys. Another Xian's Foot Soldier. Perfect. Cyber Dinosaur, Alien Shock Trooper. Yep. Gigantic Castle. This card gains 200 attack and defense for each non-tuner synchro material monster used to synchro summon this card. Interesting. Alright, so I can get 3 more packs after this. Iris the Earth Mother. Tutulane, Goyo Guardian. Alien Dog, Alien Telepath, Adhesive Explosive, Degenerate Circuit. Yeah. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, you can special summon that monster to your side of the field in defense position. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. Not really in the mood for that with the 6 Samurai deck. There's no tuner monsters in it. Royal Writ of Taxation. General Gantala of the Ice Barrier. Royal... Oh, another Temple... Oh, Temple of the Six. This one's new. It's a field spell. Each time a 6 Samurai monster is normal or special summon, place 1 Bushido counter on this card. Monsters your opponent controls lose 1 attack for each Bushido counter on this card. Holy shit! Yo, if your opponent doesn't destroy this by, like, the 6th summon, your opponent's just, like, out of monsters then. Royal Writ of Taxation. Activate only during your opponent's standby phase. Select 1 random card from your opponent's hand and look at it. Unless the selected card or a card with this same name is normal summoned or activated by the end of your next turn, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. If the selected card or a card with the same name is normal summoned or activated by the end of the next turn, you take 1,000 damage. Interesting. All right, I now know I need 2 more copies of Temple of the Six, Sacred Spirit of the Icebreaker, Immortal Bushi. Oh my god, here we go. Another 6 Samurai card, the 6 Samurai Iro. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacked a face-down defense position monster, destroy that monster. You must control a face-up 6 Samurai with a different name to activate the effect. Okay, and what is the Immortal Bushi? While this card is face-up on the field, it cannot be tributed, except for the tribute summon of a warrior-type monster. During your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard and all the monsters in your graveyard are warrior-type, you can special summon this card. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let me look at this link for Ice Barrier stuff. So according to this, the Ice Barrier is an archetype consisting of water monsters resembling, for the most part, famous concepts, figures, warriors, and mythological beings of different Asian cultures. Yep, okay. Their team symbol represents a hexagonal snowflake. They focus on stymieing the opponent's attackers with their defensive monsters, and plenty of spell trap cards to compensate for their inability to maintain hand advantage. The ace monsters of this archetype are the 3 dragons and the 3 generals of the Ice Barrier. Playing style. Most Ice Barrier monsters require another of their kind present on the field in order to activate its effects, which often generate field advantage. For example, many Ice Barrier monsters have effects to protect other Ice Barrier monsters. Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier forbids all monsters at level 4 or higher from attacking while its owner control another Ice Barrier, and Defender of the Ice Barrier, which stops your opponent's monsters with attack greater than or equal to its defense from attacking. This condition of having 2 Ice Barriers on the field can be easily fulfilled if you control General Gurnard of the Ice Barrier, since it allows an extra normal summon of an Ice Barrier monster. Aside from sheer attack blocking, Ice Barriers can also protect themselves in other areas. Dai Soju of the Ice Barrier, for example, protects Ice Barrier monsters from spells and trap destruction, while General Raiho of the Ice Barrier penalizes an opponent for relying on the activation of multiple monster effects by negating them or taxing a discard. Likewise, Secret Guards of the Ice Barrier protects your monsters from being targeted by monster effects. It is difficult to maintain consistency in your deck, however, by trying to rely on all of these forms of protection. Also, Ice Barriers are difficult to summon in swarms, making them all the harder to protect with their defensive monsters, all of which are tailored to defending a specific kind of effect. Ice Barriers can mount swarms under the direction of their General Gantala of the Ice Barrier if left unimpeded. It can fetch other Ice Barrier monsters from the graveyard during each of its own owner's end phases. This allows for great flexibility and strategy. Not only can it revive heavy hitters with devastating live effects, but also cards like Defense Position, Defender of the Ice Barrier are tuners for still more threats. The Ice Barrier engine works in a circle. The idea is to start with Strategists of the Ice Barrier, whose main objective is to discard General Gantala to the graveyard, all while netting you a draw every time you discard. Gantala then sits in the graveyard until revived by Prior of the Ice Barrier. Once you have Gantala on the field, you can begin reviving your other Ice Barriers that have fallen in battle or have been discarded by Strategist, most notably Defender of the Ice Barrier to synchro and block almost all attackers, or even Samurai of the Ice Barrier to gain an extra draw during your next turn. The main win condition of this deck is to summon Gantala to generate field advantage, use powerhouses like itself and Gun Gear of Dragon of the Ice Barrier to destroy your opponent's field and deliver the final blow using Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier while also hurting your opponent's field, hand and or graveyard with its effect. Utilizing Strategist as a draw engine and Medallion of the Ice Barrier to grab the right card at the right time makes this deck consistent even without the use of cards like Pot of Duality or Upstart Goblin. Finally, even if Gantala is defeated, you can use Surface resurrecting Prior and then using it to revive Gantala. Medallion of the Ice Barrier is a staple for Ice Barrier decks. It functions exactly like Emergency Call in an Elemental Hero deck, down to the wording, but serves slightly different purposes. The monster can become part of a Synchro Summon a third monster for Magic Triangle of the Ice Barrier, a discard cost later retrieved with Salvage, or to fulfill the requirements of the effect of Moray of Greed. A large hand facilitates the effects of one of the archetype's Synchro trump cards, Gungnir, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. It can destroy up to 2 cards per turn at the cost of a discard per target. With a stocked hand, Gungnir can apply pressure by whittling defenses down, so it and Gantala can push for the win. Due to the lack of draw power, you can use cards like Shard of Greed, Max C, and the aforementioned strategies of the Ice Barrier. Eisbahn, Eisbahn, can also be good for support to them, making all non-water monsters change to defense position at the time it hits the field. With this, you can slow down your opponent's moves and pave the way to attack with huge attack of Gantala, Grunard, or Gungnir. Soul Drain can be used to stop graveyard-reliant decks such as Dark World, Sylvan, etc. from working. While this deck will remain untouched, this can give an Ice Barrier player even